This is the kind of stuff that I live
Hey,
for.
we're here,
Hi, guys.
Kim and Randy, and it's a little bright and sunny in here, so we started to throw on some shades.
Plus, this is how we sit in the office all the time.
Working cool for you. So welcome to the Yay or No Way show. Today we're going to talk a little bit on a more personal level about what it's like to be a realtor. Oh, Kim had a little flash there without the hat. And what it's like, what's a typical day. Our days vary dramatically from day to day.
No 2 days in real estate are the same.
So there's nothing that's really typical, but what we can tell you, can I do this? It doesn't. Basically is, I don't know if this is just going to distract the hell out of me or we should leave it on for the first 5 minutes until we get an audience of about 100.
Yeah.
Maybe do it.
I feel cool, so.
So let's talk about like beginning of the day. And I'm going to let you start on this because you're usually up before me.
Yeah, so I try to get up as close to 5 a.m. as possible. I know, it sounds ridiculous. And I don't hit the marks every day, but I find that having a very reliable morning routine of doing kind of like these things that make my life a little bit easier. I prefer to work out in the mornings, and then I try to set the night before, set up my calendar and my schedule as far as what I plan on doing in the morning and having all that ready to go. I try not to check any emails or anything until probably closer to 8, because once you start going into that rabbit hole, it's hard to get back out. And then my goal is to make my mornings as productive as possible.
Yep. And the number one things that we can do to make our days as productive as possible, and what we always strive to do, is have appointments with our clients. Whether it's an initial meeting or they're looking to buy or sell or something like that, the more appointments we can have with our clients, the better we feel by the end of the day.
We like to meet new people.
Yep, definitely. So if you're watching us for the first time and you haven't met with us and you're even contemplating buying or selling, we would love to meet you. There's no obligation. All of our information is free and will always be free.
And we'll get you a hat and glasses as well, so it doesn't seem awkward when we are sitting here just dressed like this.
I take off my glasses. It does nothing
It
to
doesn't.
that. So basically my morning is quite a bit different. Jennifer in my household is definitely the first to rise. She's up anywhere between 4:45 and 5:30.
So she's a 5 a.m.er too. Jennifer
Yeah,
knows
she's
what's
up super early. I wake up, but I don't get up that early. So I usually check my email. Number one curse.
Do you check your email while you're still in bed?
I check my email while I'm still in bed.
So that's why you don't get out of bed, is because it's so easy to,
I usually at least sit up, but I'm still in bed,
Yeah.
definitely.
I used to do that too, and I wouldn't get out of bed for 45 minutes
And I like
would
to
get
see,
emails.
I like to see how things transpire from the night before. Since I don't really watch TV, I do check the Apple News, and if there's an addiction that I have, I'm definitely addicted to the Apple News. I like to flip through, and in about 5 to 10 minutes, get caught up on if we're at war or not at war, and how the stock market's doing, and how the different economies are doing, the local market, etc. I get caught up on all my stories.
I don't watch the news.
Then it's off to the shower and eat and fly into work. But regardless of whether we're up at 5 or 6:30 or whatever, we are definitely in here every day by 9 o'clock. Usually,
Unless you forget your laptop some days.
Sometimes 7 o'clock, which is on average probably about 2 to 3 hours ahead of the normal realtor.
Yeah.
I mean, we see most of our coworkers and other people in the business rolling in. We can tell what time they roll in because that's what time they start answering emails or following up with calls and stuff like that. And it's usually 11, noon, somewhere in that range. So we're definitely 2 or 3 hours ahead of the curve as far as that's concerned.
It's like having a realtor in another time zone.
Yep. And we have Cinya in here, who is in here bright and early every day between 7:30 and 8:30, ready to answer any emails, solve any problems, and stuff like that. So that's pretty much how our day begins. And then how our day unfolds from there depends on our clients and our clients' needs. So if you would like to go see some houses, we're going to go do that with you.
We like to do that.
If you would like to sell your house, we're going to come over and preview it, tell you what it's worth, how fast we can sell it, what we'll do for you. And then if you're just unsure, then we'll meet with you. I've got clients coming in today that own a few properties, not sure if they want to sell them, not sure if they want to buy, what they want to do. So we're going to come in, we're just going to sit down, very casual talk, and go over everything. So I
here to
think,
help.
can I do this now?
I think, yeah, there you go, no. Oh, look.
Oh, and there we are. Okay,
Heck.
not as cool looking.
I know. This is disappointing.
So that's typically the day in a realtor. You can set your own schedule for the most part.
You can.
You can say that you're not working certain days or this or that or the other, but you have to be flexible and available to your clients, or ultimately you'll fail.
Yes, we like to make ourselves as available as possible with still maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
Yeah. And so that brings us to recruiting. We're definitely recruiting. We're always on the lookout for people who we like to be as diverse as possible as well. If you speak a second language or English is your second language, we welcome you as well, because there's a lot of communities where they speak heavily in certain languages and they would prefer someone who speaks that language,
Right.
which we cannot meet that niche because my language abilities extend to pretty good English. I speak English well, and 3 years of French, which were pretty much a waste of time.
Yeah, I took Spanish in high school, but I don't remember any of it. I kind of speak English some days. Some days I just grumble. But yes, we're always looking to add some value to the value that we can add to our clients by way of whatever, anything and everything. If you can bake cakes, come on in. If you can speak 5 languages, come on over. If you're interested, even if you just want to learn about real estate, and if that is an option for you, come on in. We'd be happy to sit down, eat some candy with you, and talk about, I like to be honest about what it's like to be a real
definitely.
estate agent. It's not a bed of roses every single day, but it is an awesome industry to be in. And there's a lot of liberties, there's a lot of wins that you can get from helping people, buy and sell properties. So if you're interested, even if it's just been one of those things where you watch HGTV and you're like, I want to do that, come on in and let's
Stop watching HGTV.
I like HGTV. Come on in and just have just a casual chat. We're not gonna hold you hostage here.
Hold your feet to the fire.
Yeah, until you want to come work with us. But we think we're fine. We have a really good time here. We laugh a lot. We tell some very colorful jokes. We eat a lot of candy. And we all support each other endlessly. So, and I think that's the most important part, is that we always kind of broach our clients with, when you're hiring us, you get all of us.
Yep.
We're a package deal. So, if I'm in a pond somewhere taking a break, then Randy is there to fill in. So nothing is stopping just because we are taking a break or going offline for a day, a week, not a month, but you get what I'm saying.
Yep, definitely. And we also wanted to, yesterday I had a conversation with a good friend of mine, Steve, who his wife is considering doing real estate. So a shout out to you guys. I'm not going to say anything more than that because I know that could be private. But definitely welcome them and anybody else to come in and find out about what it's like to be a real estate agent, what you can expect. And our goal is to make you part of the 3%. 3% of realtors are making it full-time as a living. The other 97% are not. So that means 1 out of every 33 people that you meet is making a living at it, and the other 32 people out of 33 that you meet that are real estate agents are not. So be careful.
Be careful, because because somebody is your friend, your family member,
your cousin,
somebody you went to elementary school with, does not mean that they are a qualified agent.
Yep.
There's a big difference.
I was just talking with a guy tonight who has a realtor who goes to church. And of course, there's going to be a realtor where you go to church. If you go to a church that has more than 100 people, chances are there's at least one realtor in there. If you teach in a school or if you work at a business, there's lots of people that are doing it part-time. There are so many changes that just went into effect just in even the last month, when we just got, 14 pages of changes and laws and contracts and everything. It's really hard for a part-time person to keep up.
Yes.
So we're definitely looking for someone who's looking to make the commitment to us, to each other, and ultimately to our clients. So if that's you, definitely give us a ring, or if calling is not your thing, you can Facebook message us.
However, we will let you know you will have to make phone calls. There are lots of ways to make connections with people. I think one of our prerequisites is that you can be scared of the phone. I'm still scared of the phone. I've been working in sales for many, many years. You got to get on the phone. So get on the phone, make the phone call us, and then we will teach you, we will hold your hand down the lane of success, the yellow brick road to.
Yep, we'll show you the path, the way to do it, the outline, the schedule, the template, whatever it is that you want to call it. We'll show you the path to success about how you need to do that. So that is basically it for this week. I have no idea what we're talking about next week.
If you guys have any ideas, let us know. We're always looking for input from our amazing fan base. We love you guys so much, and we want to talk about the stuff that you guys want to hear about. So even if it's not real estate related, obviously we are not afraid of going on the road. We're not afraid of food. If there's anything else that you guys think would add value to your lives, or just a little LOL for your afternoon, so because it looks like we'll be doing this more around this time of the day, because we get more interest. So let us know what you guys want to hear about, and we'll wear hats.
And just as a side note, you'll be seeing soon, we are doing another one of our famous mega open houses. We've been planning it all morning. We're not going to let the cat out of the bag yet because everything's not in stone, but look for that on Facebook. We'll be advertising the bananas out of that.
So come out and meet us meet us.
Yep.
We'll be there.
So you guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you soon.
Love you guys.